Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some cloudy skies across the region. We do have a few light rain showers just off to our south. Here on the radar imagery, you can see a few rain showers moving through the area. Could see a sprinkle or two the next few hours, but overall, not going to see much precipitation with this. However, as we move into the afternoon and the evening hours, we'll see more showers developing across the region, and by the evening hours, we'll see a good amount of rainfall starting to move into the region. And tonight, we'll see rainfall likely across the region with a possibility of some moderate to heavy rain, as well as a very slight chance of a thunderstorm with an area low pressure moving through the region. We'll also see winds increasing overnight and seeing a windy day for our Tuesday with a possibility of some lingering showers during the morning, and then mostly cloudy skies continuing with those windy conditions during the afternoon. So taking a look at our sounding from this morning, freezing level at 9,900 feet, winds out of the southeast or east-southeast are 7 knots this morning, and seeing our winds increase in height and more westerly in direction at 84 knots at 25,000 feet this morning. Our current surface analysis, we have weak area high pressure lingering over our area this morning. We'll have this area low pressure moving towards the region, developing over the area, and then moving off the northeast coast for tomorrow. And that's going to give us our rainfall tonight and into tomorrow morning. Looks like right now seeing about a half to 1 inch of rainfall across the region, but could see some isolated spots, possibly over an inch of rainfall with this event as this area low pressure deepens across the region and gives us possibilities of some heavier rainfall overnight. So taking a look at our current satellite imagery, you can see lots of clouds across the region this morning, and that's going to be the case for today, with a good amount of cloud coverage across the region, cloudy skies in general, with those rain showers moving in for later on today. You can see the radar imagery, the mosaic here with some rainfall in association with some sprinkles, as I mentioned, trying to move into the region this morning. But the rainfall is really going to move in during the evening hours with just a chance of some showers for this afternoon. And taking a look at the 3-kilometer NAM model, you can see here those showers possibly this afternoon, and then moving into this evening, we'll see that rainfall most likely after about 7 to 8 o'clock, and that'll be continuing during the overnight hours, and we'll see this area low pressure developing across our area, and that's going to give us a chance of some heavier rainfall. Looks like right around 3 a.m. Tuesday morning to 4 a.m. Tuesday morning looks our best chance of seeing some heavier rainfall. And then moving into tomorrow morning, we'll most likely see only some showery weather for the early morning hours, and then looks like we'll have a band of some showers move back towards the region after about 9 to 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And it is possible as well the northern portions of Delmarva change over to a brief period of some light snow. But overall, not going to see any accumulations as of anywhere close to Wallops. The accumulations of snowfall occur well north and west of our regions, and mainly north and west of D.C. and Baltimore, and those locations towards the Appalachian Mountains. Looks like going to see some decent snowfall from this system. But overall, then Tuesday afternoon, we'll see mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies, windy conditions with winds gusting possibly as high as 40 to 45 miles an hour. And taking a look at the European model the next few days here, that area low pressure moves through for tonight and deepening off the coast, 984, so a fairly strong area low pressure, and 982 on this run off the coast in the northeast, giving New York City into Boston a good snowstorm. As I mentioned, looks like D.C., Baltimore right on that rain-snow line areas, points north and west, that those locations could see some accumulating snowfall. As we move into our Wednesday, going to see colder weather across the region in general, with an area high pressure starting to nose in from the west. And then into Thursday, we'll see an area high pressure build overhead, but we'll have a quick moving clipper type system moving into the Great Lakes in the north of our area. It's going to give us some breezier conditions for late Thursday with a possibility of a brief sprinkle Thursday night into Friday. And then into Friday, we'll see once again a bit of chilly air mass moving the region. We'll see in general some fair conditions as it appears right now on Friday. And then the Saturday, we're going to have another system moving through the region, kind of split in this model run between a northern stream system as well as a southern stream system. Models have been waffling for quite a while on how this plays out, but Saturday right now looks like a chance of some showers early, and then continuing with some cooler weather across the region. Temperatures around seasonable to slightly below average for Saturday. But we'll continue to monitor the forecast for Saturday. Could be seeing this forecast change as we move towards the weekend. And for Sunday, looks like we'll have high pressure start to slide off the coast, according to the Euro, with a moderating trend. But right now, being about 7 days out, not going to put too much confidence in this forecast from the European. As far as our temperatures go, around 50 degrees, it looks like for the high today, a low tonight around 44 in the evening, and then temperatures slowly rise overnight into tomorrow morning around 51 by Tuesday, a local. There's slight chances of rainfall throughout the morning hours into the afternoon and then the early evening hours, and then once we hit past about 7 to 8 o'clock this evening, we'll see rainfall moving in, steady in nature, as well as increasing winds northeasterly to east-southeasterly, gusting up to 24 knots. And then we'll see that winds briefly out of the southwest tomorrow morning before it switches out of the northwest by late morning, a gust to 25 knots possible. So could see a wind advisory tomorrow morning, and we'll see wind advisory tomorrow afternoon. As far as rainfall chances go, as I mentioned, overnight, best chance of rainfall. Could see about a half to 1 inch of rainfall, possibly some higher locations, just over an inch. We'll see those cloud ceilings below 500 feet to around 500 feet overnight. So our 24-hour terminal forecast, we're going to see cloud ceilings around 2,000 to 1,500 feet today. There's slight chances of some brief rain showers in the region, mainly just a sprinkle or two if we do see it. And then after 8 p.m., 20 local, we'll see those rain showers moving in the region. Overnight, we'll see a best chance of some moderate to heavy rain between 2 local on Tuesday and 6 local on Tuesday. So early morning on Tuesday, as well as about a 10% chance of a thunderstorm with that area low pressure deepening over the area. Can't rule out a very isolated thunderstorm in the area. As far as tomorrow morning goes, I mentioned should see a break in that rainfall around after 6 o'clock local tomorrow. Can't rule out a brief shower moving in and out of the region, but looks like that rainfall moved back into the region as some light sprinkles or light rain after about 10 local on Tuesday morning. Our tides are 1 foot above normal, and looking at Tuesday into Wednesday, Tuesday cloudy and windy with scattered showers during the morning, then mostly cloudy during the afternoon. A morning high of 51 degrees and temperatures quickly falling during late morning into the afternoon hours in the lower 40s to the mid 40s. Could see the temperatures actually fall into the upper 30s around noon on Tuesday, and then warm back up into the mid 40s by late afternoon. We'll see those winds gusting, as I mentioned, possibly as high as 40 to 45 miles an hour tomorrow, so it will be windy. Tuesday night, mostly clear to partly cloudy, cold and slightly breezy, a low of 32 degrees with those breezes, and temperature around freezing. Should see the wind chills in the 20s. And for Wednesday, we'll see mostly sunny, partly cloudy skies, breezy and chilly temperatures, a high of 45 degrees, and winds once again over 25 knots. Look like gusting between 25 and 30 knots on Wednesday. So the next 7 days, rain likely, 20% chance of a shower, continuing into the late morning into the early afternoon hours. Looks like that should be the mid-morning hours, with the chances of rainfall around 10 to 11 o'clock tomorrow morning and then moving out of the region. We'll see those temperatures start to moderate on Thursday a bit, up to 50, and then we're seeing temperatures near seasonal averages, slightly below average from Friday through Sunday. Looks like right now we remain dry in general, some very slight chances of some sprinkles or light rain showers moving through Thursday night and Friday, as well as Friday night and Saturday with some quick moving systems. As I mentioned, that system on Saturday, we'll continue to monitor that as could be a bigger system than the models are showing right now, but right this moment, forecasting 45 degrees, dry weather, and partly cloudy skies and breezy conditions. And then Sunday looks like, as I mentioned, could see a moderating trend right now with a high overhead and still residual Arctic air mass in place. Should see temperatures in the mid to upper 40s for highs. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Hope everybody has a great day today. Back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.